Hi everyone. Good morning, good evening. Welcome to Skill Up with Sachin, where we bring real journeys, real lessons, and real clarity around careers. If you are a commerce student, MBA aspirant, or someone interested in finance and leadership, today's conversation will give you a practical direction. Today, we have Samuel Philip, currently pursuing his MBA at Christ University. From leading international level fairs and student bodies to gaining exposure in audit and finance, Samuel represents a strong blend of leadership and corporate readiness. Hi, Samuel. Welcome to this talk.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Sachin, for the great introduction.
Okay, how are you doing?
Yeah, it's really good. Bangalore weather, really going good.
Nice. So Samuel, let's start, with your journey. And can you briefly introduce yourself and tell us what excites you the most about your MBA journey right now?
So yeah, hi everyone. My name is Samuel Philip. I was born and brought up in Varanasi, and but my roots are from Kerala. So I've grown up with my like mix of cultures in my family. I come from very education oriented family because my dad is a principal, school principal, and my mom is a school vice principal. So discipline and academics were always there around me. I also have an elder sibling who is working with JP Morgan and Chase in Mumbai. So finance conversation was like a kind normal at home at my home. So I did my schooling from St. Thomas School, then my graduation from Christ University Delhi NCR campus, where my major was in finance and BCom honors. So yeah, right now I'm pursuing my MBA in finance at Christ Bangalore campus. So for me, MBA is more about understanding how the corporate and finance world actually works, not just getting a degree. So yeah, this was a small intro about everything.
Okay, nice. That's great to hear. So you transitioned from BCom, right? BCom honors into the MBA. So when did you realize, that finance and capital markets were your direction?
Honestly, it happened during third year of my graduation. I had finance as my major, as I said. So where things were starting getting interesting for me because a lot of subjects related to stock market and capital market were there. So capital market and stock market valuation, those topics just pulled my attention naturally because I wasn't just studying for the exams because I had lot of good exposure with stock market before itself because I had a certification course for that. So it actually I followed the market news and about the stocks where I used to understand about stock market and related to companies' quarterly results. So that made me more curious to know about stock market and valuation. So this pulled me off for more in finance. So yeah, this was something which actually inclined me to the finance subject more.
Nice, nice. Okay. So many students, they struggle with this decision, like, okay, work that they should work after the graduation or pursue an MBA. Like even I was, thinking that, okay, whether I should, like I have done BTech, so whether I should continue to like have hold a master degree, like I should go ahead and pursue a master degree, or can continue with the job. So how did you decide that, that whether MBA was the right move for you?
Yeah, indeed, like even I struggled with too, honestly, Sachin, because I even got placed in a company in Bangalore. So the option to start working was right there for me. But I kept thinking long term. So I felt that if I don't do my master's now, so it will be really hard to come back to college once I start working. Because you get into a routine, responsibilities increases, and you kind of postpone education forever. So
Right.
I thought, let me complete my studies properly, so build a strong base, and then enter into the corporate world with more clarity and confidence.
Okay, nice. So you also, I see that, you have held a lot of leadership positions. You have hosted the head of international affairs, FEST coordinators, ACC representative, and lot more. From your perspective, what did these roles teach you beyond just adding the file lines to your resume?
Uh, Actually, a lot, honestly, because leadership roles taught me things that no classroom ever could. Because as a head of international affairs, it was a big job for me as a student because I had to coordinate with teams, faculties, external stakeholders for global immersion program, for a lot of faculty exchanges program where it has to be done in South Africa, US. So there was a lot of communication which was needed. So leadership actually plays a very pivotal role in this thing. So sometimes even if you are in under pressure, you realize very quickly that when you are in a leadership role, excuses don't work. So you learn accountability first of all. Yeah, main
Right.
thing was accountability. You learn. Yeah, so you learn how to talk to people, manage conflicts, meet deadlines, and still you keep everyone motivated. So it actually really changed me while taking the responsibility with the teamwork. So this was something which actually changed myself as a leader.
Okay. So what kind of struggles, how did you prepare yourself for these kind of roles? Because these are something which were completely different from your academics, right? And from your regular routine, I would say, life, or the routine college life. So how did you prepare? What brought you into this? And what do you think that how does it will help to the other aspirants, to the other people who are doing MBA?
So yeah, especially I generally think it helps you in leadership because leadership role is something which you are accountable of that. So it gives you a immense. First of all, it will give you so much proud that you are in that position. But accountability is something, and like adaptability is also something where you have to do the teamwork with so many people, and you have to meet deadlines. So my strategic decisions were like on to the pace itself. I used to make a blueprint before itself, conducting an event or conducting something which is related to international affairs, which was related to conferences. So I used to have a blueprint before itself, and I also had one extra plan which if a plan doesn't go well, so I had an extra plan where I can execute well. So this was something which actually helped me a lot with the leadership skills because in corporate also, there is there would be a lot of steps or stages where you won't be able to initiate the work on the first go. So you should be having a backup plan. So this is something which actually helped me a lot in terms of leadership. So I think this would help me a lot in corporate also in upcoming age.
Right. So, do you think like these roles are also helping you in the placements, or any other students in the placements, or they are just being added as the extracurricular item?
Basically, I actually think it's genuinely helping a lot for a lot of aspirants because, but only if you understand what you learn from them. It's not something like recruiters don't care about titles. They care about how you handle pressure. So whether you can take ownership or you can communicate well, like leadership roles, actually automatically it helps you to build the mindset. You stop thinking like a student because you start thinking like someone who is responsible for outcomes. So yeah, people would be there who would be looking up for your skills, but they would be seeing you if you have done some extracurricular something which you stand out from other members. Like if I tell my example, when I was when I was in my placement drive for that company in my graduation, so they asked me a question, like how like you have handled this lot of leadership roles, how you were able to do that in one go itself, like in 1 year, one in third year itself you were able to manage your research paper where we had to publish it into Scopus, and where we had to do the exams properly. Like in Christ University, even people knows there is a lot of CIAs and extracurricular activities which you have to participate in, and exams are actually which is daily in a weekly, like it's a weekly term. So that was something which I stand out from others because I was able to cope up with my studies, even getting CGPA well and getting a good academics. So it was something which I was able to stand out because three leadership roles, it's not easy to build in, and it's not easy to cope up with your studies also. So that was something which where I stand out with other people, and they even appreciated about the same. So I would suggest to people like upcoming age people to be more on extracurriculars, be more on leadership roles where you are having opportunity. Just go forward with it and just grab the opportunity because it's just a one time you will be able to get in.
You're together, right? Yeah. So what you say is that definitely, it's mostly making your profile stand out first of all, and also showing that okay, what else you can take in, right? What else you can put in apart from this, how you can manage the things and put up the stuff. So yeah, that's nice point. Okay, let's just see, move a bit on the finance and this. So I'm not very familiar with the finance background and the thing, but I know, like, you said that as your family background is in finance and things, so that helped you, like, that helped you to take the decision. But still, what, like, as you have already audited with certain companies and you have some certifications and things, so if you, what basically, drive your interest, like at the initial stage when you were in your class 12th, or, when you were deciding that, okay, what to choose now. So that what actually, like, behind the scenes was going on, that, okay, why should only finance? Why not aeronautical engineering? Why not the normal BTech or the software engineering or any other field?
While my class 12th itself, I was very clear about that. I will be going forward with BCom honors because I used to, my parents used to force me to read newspapers daily. So I used to read newspapers. So my favorite newspaper was Economic Times. So I used to go forward with the newsletters, which was very important to economics, which were most important to commerce related industries. So I was one day I was just going forward with it. So I thought it actually hit my mind. So why not I can explore this areas because it was something which I actually loved it, so especially whether it was about economics, whether it was about commerce, so related technology stuffs related to it. So that was a time where I was actually confirmed in 11th itself. I was pretty sure that I have to go with commerce and I have to go with BCom honors because BCom honors actually helps you to specialize in some finance or finance background or banking background or marketing background. So
Right.
finance was something where I used to go forward with it, like stock market and all. I used to check with stock market companies, especially some Nifty 50 companies. I used to watch for the quarterly results. So that was something which actually made my mind for this commerce and finance. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, nice. So, like, having your expertise, having, like, the kind of the experience now you have, like, with the different companies, and like you have already completed your, like, you're about to complete your MBA and things. So, what skills, like, for the people who want to uh, join in, like, who want to pursue the MBA, or any MBA aspirant or any particular finance aspirant, what are the fundamental skills you feel they should start building, right now?
See, apart from finance concept, technical skills matter a lot now because tools like Power BI and Tableau, SPSS, and financial modeling are becoming very important in this era. Especially if I see my interview itself, which I was giving for my internship, they were actually looking more forward with your technical skills and technical background, what you have all completed, like what skills you have which you stand out from other people.
Right.
It's not about CGPA, it's not about percentage, it's not about grades. Nowadays, people just the recruiters mainly they just need a basic percentage at least 60 above, and they just need the skills what their company needs it. So
Correct.
I feel like Excel and SPSS and Power BI is something which will help you a lot for especially for the finance students, and Bloomberg as in because Bloomberg is something a financial software which helps you in a lot of stock market news, which helps you in research, doing research, proper research for trading and all. So these are some softwares which will help you out and which will help you to stand out from others during your interview. So I would suggest all the young generation to go forward with this. If you're coming for MBA, do please do go forward with these courses. Have a look on Coursera, have a look on Udemy. You'll be having a lot of free courses to access it. Even you can you can apply from your school or university ID. You would be able to get the courses in half of the fees. So I would suggest this you generation to go forward with these courses. It would really help you to stand out from others.
Nice. So basically, yeah, we are talking about that. Okay, it's not only the finance knowledge, but the technical skills, as you mentioned, the Power BI, the Tableau, and different tools which are used for the reporting and dashboarding purposes. Mostly, they are useful to learn now. So, you know, in like as you said that okay, these are the fundamental skills which people do and things. So what mistakes, according to you, you think that students make, who are preparing for any kind of a finance course or for the MBA specifically?
See, a lot of people think MBA is just another degree, or finance is something which is like another specialization you are going forward with it. But it's really not true, because MBA also and finance also, like, lot of specializations are there in MBA itself. So it actually will help you out, like how much you grow, and depends on how you involved you are. It's not either there is constant pressure with assignments and all, but you would be able to, like, MBA will actually push you out from your comfort zone, and actually it will help you out where the real learning happens. So
Right.
this will actually help you to stand out from others. This are lot of misconception which people do have, that MBA is something a normal degree, but it's not like that. You have lot of specialization which you can go forward with it, and you can have a major in it where you can help you out, like you can help some companies with wealth management, with a lot of stuffs like marketing stuff. So it's a really good course where you can go forward with it. Yeah, and lot of people before after graduation, people think that you should go forward with the job. Yeah, there is a good opportunity to go forward with the
So,
job, but I would suggest, until and unless you are going for big force, then you should go for big force. If you are having an opportunity in big force, you should go. It will actually help you out. You know better than me, because you were there in KPMG and lot of companies in PwC you have worked. So you also know, like, how that big force will impact in your life in upcoming, like, masters or upcoming journey in your life. So
correct.
yeah, it actually helps you out.
Right. No, that is a good point, right? That if you are getting something great, then go for that. Otherwise, you have to see. Okay. What do you feel? You have done like so many internships, you have done so many certifications and things. What would be the what is the criteria, or what exactly should be the approach or the strategy, so that anyone else, who want to apply for the internships, who want to do the internships, or who want to know the whole that process, that okay, how this works, and so that he or she can also get the internships opportunity. So what do you think, what should be the right way to approach for?
Sachin, I feel like networking is very important role, which actually has, especially which helps the MBA aspirants and graduation people to get internship or live projects or placements, because even your classmates, seniors, alumni, this people work become very professional after a time of a period. So which will help you out, like many internship and live projects, even placements through conversation it can be done, because not just applications. Because the thing is, last week, my one of my friend, I will give you a real example, because he was he was very in pressure, like he has to get live project, because we had to complete one live project before our third trimester. So he was not able to get it from sending the applications. But there was one senior which he helped him out, because he was working in a big four. So he just had a contact with him through LinkedIn. So he was having a proper networking with a lot of alumni of his college. So in from that itself, he was able to get a live project, because it helped him a lot. So networking is something which is a backbone of, I feel like, which is a backbone of a graduation or post graduation. Any degree you work, networking is very important. So LinkedIn is actually a big platform where you can have a good networks. Even me and you actually connected through LinkedIn itself. So it's a good platform where you can explore, but explore it in a good way, professional way. So where you can have a good point of it.
Okay, great. No, that's absolutely important, right? To have a networking, because yes,
Yeah.
it's all about the network, irrespective of any domain, any field you are in. Okay, so there are a lot of misconception about MBA, or I would say there are a lot of hypes about MBA, and what if you have to tell, pick out some one or two, the most common, or I would say that some of the in hype or the misconception. So
Yeah.
according to you, basically,
Nowadays,
yeah,
right. So nowadays, especially our Gen Z generation thing, like it's normal. It's a normal degree what you have to complete after BBA or a BCom degree or a
right,
commerce, any of the commerce degree. And
right,
even people from engineering background, they come for MBA. But it's not just a normal degree. This is a something which a very big task which you have to complete in 2 years. You would be having 6 trimesters, which would be a really regressive process because people in graduation, they would have completed 6 semesters in 3 years. But here you would be completing 6 trimesters in 2 years. So
oh,
that's a really yeah. So that's a really rigorous process where you have to go on and where you have to understand about leadership, where you have to understand about management. So even MBA has lot of specializations. Like if
right,
you start with finance, marketing, you have HR, you have business analytics, you have lean operations and systems, you have. So there is business analytics also there, we have as in specialization. So there are a
right,
lot of specialization which people can explore in. They can have a good specialization about one specific domain where they have an keen interest about this, so which will help you out like in lot of companies like BCG, because BCG and a lot of companies come for analytics people. So if they have a key, if you have a keen interest in analytics, if you have a good approach with it, like Python skills and all, so you go forward with it. You would be able to get some good placements and internship. So yeah, this is something people have some misconception, which I would like to, yeah, I think I have cleared it.
yeah, sure,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, great. So if I ask you, to design a roadmap for the commerce student or the MBA aspirant. So what kind, like what would be the roadmap for them to, like, join or come into the MBA colleges and these things?
Yeah. So first of all, before if you are coming for MBA degree, I would like to get to know that you have to complete one competitive exam for a lot of best colleges like tier 1, tier 2 colleges. If you have to go in any B schools like NMIMS and common admission test for it's for CAT. So it's actually where people can go forward with it, and they have specific cutoffs. Like if we see a lot of colleges like Xavier's, St. Xavier's, Christ University itself, they have 85-90% of cutoff. So it's actually a best thing if you do before in going off your graduation or after your graduation, you can complete the entrance exams, which will help you out to complete your test, which Christ University also have, which a lot of
Yeah.
university have their aptitude test, which will help you out to stand out from others. So, but yeah, apart from this, I would say people to work on their communication, especially because communication plays a vital part in a lot of interviews where you will be going. If you are having a good communication and a person with no communication, it actually stand you out from others, because communication is a vital part where you can stand out from others. So yeah, so preparation is actually indeed, and also yeah, basic Excel you should know as an aspirant of MBA or as an aspirant of any finance background. You should go with reading business news, as I said, economic times and business news. It actually helps you out to stand out from others, and which will help you out in future terms also. So yeah, and most importantly, have a clarity why you are doing MBA, or why it make a huge difference from others. So yeah, you should be having this much clarity where you can get a help from your side itself.
Okay. No, that's great. That's great. Like, okay, yeah, we have the like the if else loops, we have the VLOOKUPs and those things which are basic fundamentals, which should be very, very important to work on. Okay. Okay, Simon. So now if you have to, give, let's say, some message to the students, to your friends, or to anyone, who has who is unsure, how to go get into the MBA, or not only the MBA but into any of the master or bachelor programs, right? So what message you would like to leave for our audience?
I would just say don't rush, but don't be casual either, because take up leadership roles, build skills, make mistakes, because in graduation, it's something which you actually test yourself and you will be able to know where you are. So yeah, make mistakes, learn from them, and MBA actually gives you a platform, but how much you gain depends on you itself, how much you work
Right.
on. So yeah, it depends on you how much you are working with it. If you are really interested in finance, I would suggest go with business news, economic times, lot of newspapers. Go with some articles. Always have a look on to that. And yeah, MBA is always something which you have to do with lot of pressure, but you will be able to cope up if you are having this basic skills. So it will help you out, and it's actually a good journey. If you want to be an MBA aspirant or MBA person, I would actually wish you all the best for that. And yeah, this would be a small message from my side to all the aspirants who are coming for MBA or any finance background. So yeah, that's what's it.
Nice. So, I would like to ask, one of the trending question, which every one of us have, and nowadays it's like quite booming in the industry. It's like how AI is affecting the MBA people. What is the impact of AI on the MBA people? What are some of the top, finance tools which what are some of the top finance tools which any MBA people or which finance people can use? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, AI is actually helping us a lot, especially if you see, even doing for assignments also, we go forward with AI. But you should be knowing that how you should go forward with AI. Like a ethical person has to complete your assignments or anything, you go forward with it. Because AI is something which is booming very much from especially after COVID era. It was something which actually boomed up a lot. So in our corporate also, they even during the shortlisting of resumes they use AI. So AI is something which you have to go forward with it, and you have to learn about like lot of types of AI is there, like Gen AI is there, Narrow AI is there, Super AI is there. So if you come for finance people, if you see lot of tools like SPSS, Power BI, they are nowadays they are integrated with AI.
Yeah.
So which will help you out to stand out from others. If you are having this much of certification courses like Tableau and all, it will actually help you out. And especially if you see Bloomberg itself is it's a company. They have a software as Bloomberg Lab. So
Yeah.
that actually helps a lot of people to stand out from others, because a lot of colleges doesn't have Bloomberg labs. Like in Bangalore itself, there are just 4 universities who are having Bloomberg. IIMs have, Christ University has, Jain has, and lot of universities are there. I can't, I'm not able to recall, but yeah, lot of less panels are there. So
Right.
if you are having an opportunity for Bloomberg Labs, I would always prefer you that go forward with Bloomberg Labs, explore the terminals. There are a lot of terminals. There would be 2 terminals with you, which you're able to like learn about stock market trading, which will help you out to like how to trade in and how to make market indicators, and how you can analyze a company, whether from financial statements, whether from a quarterly results, whether from a PE ratio, BB ratio. It can help you a lot. So yeah, I'm using some technical jargons, but once you start with finance, once you start with MBA, you would be able to know like what all things is all about. So yeah, artificial intelligence is integrated with all the softwares. So it should be a main motive. Like we should go forward with this all this like small fundamentals, which will help you out.
Right. Yeah, so definitely, yeah, like I can say that, okay, yeah, AI is impacting. AI is impacting means like
Yes.
it is making us to grow more in this field. Okay. Okay. So thanks, Samuel, for sharing your journey and your insights. And to everyone, watching, the leadership, clarity, networking, fundamentals, and preparations, they don't happen overnight. They are built step by step, just like Samuel's journey. If you found value in this conversation, make sure you subscribe to Skill Up with Sachin for more real career conversations. We will see you in the next talk. Thank you.